This is Space. You're cleared for departure, Amity 6. Have a good trip.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
We are back. We went on a bit of a hiatus. What, like a month?
Yeah, for no reason.
No reason whatsoever. It just kind of happened. There was not a lot to talk about, and all of a sudden now there's a ton to talk about. So
Yeah.
we're back.
Hey, guys.
If you follow us on Twitter or Instagram, this week's topic is just kind of crazy, hypothetical, random theme park questions.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I thought it'd be fun. I always kind of think of these.
We always do it in the park anyway.
Yeah.
We'll walk past an attraction and be like, hey, what if this happened? And then we talk about it for 2 minutes.
one of my running jokes is that I could live in the treehouse in E.T.
Yeah.
It's where I currently am listed as living on Twitter, so yeah, that's just kind of our thing. But there's a couple things that we want to talk about, news-wise at the theme parks, that started recently or happened recently. But first off, we have to talk about what we're drinking. I think we skipped that last week, or last episode, last time.
I don't know if we skipped it, but I think we did it 15 minutes in.
Whatever. Tonight I picked up a Beta Purple Haze. One, because it's delicious, and two, it reminds me of Mardi Gras at Universal.
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's one of my favorites.
They're also a great company because they sent us a lot of stuff after we bought one of their packages and there was glass in it.
That's not good.
Not their fault.
Yeah.
It was definitely just something broke and
then it got inside it, yeah.
But they sent us 2 6-packs, 2 t-shirts, bottle openers, koozies, the whole 9 yards. It was pretty awesome. So
yeah.
I like them, and their beer's delicious.
Yeah, it's very good. It's one of my favorites. So that's what we're drinking tonight. But on to the topics of discussion for this episode. Toy Story Land opened.
I love it.
It is really cute. I mean, I was not very excited when they announced it. I'm pretty sure that I've talked about on the podcast before that I was really, hoping for, a Pixar land instead of just Toy Story. But I was pleasantly surprised. It is super cute. I rode both of the rides, the Alien Swirling Saucers and Slinky Dog Dash, and they're both fun.
I haven't done Swirling Saucers yet.
It's a lot like the Scrambler.
Yeah.
At
Carowinds. I'm not expecting a lot for a minute.
It's not.
We just haven't gotten to it.
And I think it lasts maybe a minute. So if you're gonna wait more than 20 minutes, I'd say pass.
Yeah.
But it's cute. I think it's very well themed inside.
Oh, yeah. The whole area.
The aliens are adorable.
Well-themed.
But I think my favorite part, Slinky Dog Dash is super fun.
Oh, I would wait probably 45 minutes.
I waited an hour for it, and I had no problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the food is my favorite thing.
I haven't eaten there yet.
The Pop-Tarts, we got the maple bacon Nutella one.
Mm-hmm.
So good. The tachos were amazing. They it's tater tots with queso cheese, which typically I'm it's Cheese Whiz, so no thank you. But I left it on there anyways, and it's actual melted cheese with taco seasoning mixed in, and then covered in shredded cheese mixed with Fritos.
You're missing the chili that
I skipped the chili though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it comes with chili typically. But yeah, I didn't get any chili on mine. But yeah, it was delicious. I loved it. And then we got the Powerade drink. I don't know what it's called, but it comes in the souvenir cup. Punch?
Mystic Portal Punch?
Oh, yeah, Mystic Portal Punch. It's really good.
Is that it?
I don't know. Now I feel like I need to look it up. Yeah. It was delicious. It came in the really cute souvenir glass. Toy Story.
I got the adult lemonade. I thought that was really good.
I haven't tried that yet, but it looks good. Alright, so Woody's Lunchbox menu. I'm pretty sure we've discussed this before on the podcast. But now that we've actually eaten it, we can give our proper reviews.
Yeah.
Specialty beverages. Mystic Portal Punch, you were correct.
Yeah.
It's Powerade Mountain Berry Blast with flavors of lemon, lime, and tangerine. It is super refreshing, especially with how hot it is there, since there's...
Yeah. Everyone knows there's no shade.
There's no shade. There's no covering at all.
Except for all of the umbrellas that they put everywhere.
Yes. So we ended up posting up at Woody's Lunchbox under a table, or at a table with an umbrella by the fans. And we sat there for like 20 minutes. It was fantastic. But, yeah, and then when it got so hot, we ended up like escaping and just going to sit through the Incredibles 2 preview, even though I've already seen the movie, just to get some AC.
That's a good preview.
Yeah. So, but it was a very cute. I mean, I just love the land.
There's a lot of details. I don't know some of the things that I noticed. No, I didn't notice anything. I noticed one thing about like the little. What's it called? Like I don't know. Like the
theming.
Yeah. The emergency exits on the roller coaster, Slinky Dog.
Yeah.
Like the ones that you push out of the line.
Yep.
They're written in label makers.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I loved it. I mean, the attention to detail is amazing. You can stand along the fence and watch Slinky Dog, the coaster, go by.
Yeah. And
the plants there look like giant blades of grass.
Oh, it looks even better when you go down by the alien ride. So you go down and then you go into the back of it where it's right next to Slinky Dog.
Yep.
It really feels like you're in the grass there.
That's so crazy.
It's cool how they picked plants that just look like grass.
Did you ride Toy Story Midway Mania?
No.
Now that it's the new entrance is cute. The queue is really adorable. There's like a giant Alice Toy Barn sticker in the wall of the queue.
Cool.
Like, yeah, it's really cute. I noticed that one of the packages, like, because the whole land you're like shrunk down and you're in like the toys and stuff. One of the toy packages has like an Alice Toy Barn price like sticker
cool.
on it. Yeah.
No, the only thing I did was drink that lemonade and ride Slinky Dog. I loved Slinky Dog.
Slinky Dog was so cute. Wheezy was adorable at the end.
Yeah.
So yeah, highly recommend Toy Story Land. I would probably recommend it more during like
winter
night. Or nighttime. Yeah.
It's awesome at night.
Yeah, I haven't seen it lit up yet, but I loved it. I was pleasantly surprised with how well it was done.
Me too.
Okay, next topic of discussion. Universal's Cinematic Spectacular.
You can take this one because I haven't seen it yet.
Well, tonight's still like a first official night for it, but they were doing like previews, I guess, or soft opening it this past week. It's awesome. I don't know. It's I have mixed feelings for it. Like, I'm terrible, I know. But, like, it's awesome. Watching it, you're just amazed at how well put together it is.
Yeah. Like,
the projections on the buildings and the water. And, like, the water turns into a screen and you watch, like, full clips of the movies. The Jurassic Park and Jurassic World bits are my absolute favorite. Transformers is really cool because the buildings turn into, like, the Transformers buildings. But there's no emotional tie-in. Like, the old Cinematic Spectacular made me cry every single time.
Me too.
I cry when I see Happily Ever After. I cried for Wishes. I feel like nighttime shows have to have some kind of emotional pull.
Yeah.
And this is just like bright lights and noise, and there's no like, there's no emotion to it. It's just wow factor. So
yeah, I mean, I've watched like a little bit of what people have posted and it looks pretty cool.
It's very cool.
I'm not going to give my, like, true opinion until I see it in person. I'll probably, I don't know, maybe go
It's very
weekend.
cool. I'm glad that they're able to have a good bit of fireworks now. Because the old Cinematic Spectacular had just a few fireworks, whereas this one actually has, like, a finale.
Yeah.
But it's not very emotional.
Yeah. I get that.
And I also don't understand why the, like, peak part of the entire show is trolls.
Yeah.
When there's not even trolls in the park.
Yeah.
That's just kind of, okay, sure, trolls. Trolls, and then Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kung Fu Panda they have the, what's his name, meet and greet now.
Yep. What is it, Poe? Poe.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. Did you want to talk about Disney Walls?
We can.
Okay.
What about them, though?
I was just going to mention your blog post and then...
Oh, okay. Real quick plug. We went out to Epcot last Saturday. Last Sunday.
Yeah.
Not this past weekend, the weekend before.
It was dead. It was amazing.
Epcot has been dead.
I love Diet Epcot when there's no festivals and there's no people.
It's fantastic. I would highly suggest if you love Epcot like I do,
I'm not quite a fan of Epcot. I'm more of a Hollywood Studios girl. I love Epcot.
But go now. Just take advantage of the crowd level pre-Food and Wine. Because once Food and Wine starts, it's going to be super busy again. Mm-hmm. It's going to be hectic. But me and my husband went Saturday to meet friends, and we had fast passes, but we didn't even use them. We waited 15 minutes for Soarin'. We waited maybe 20 minutes for Test Track. We waited 0 for Living with the Land. What else? We didn't do Spaceship Earth, but like there was waits, but there weren't like they're all wait times that we would wait in line for.
Yeah.
Like I don't mind waiting 20 minutes for something. So it was pretty great.
When we went last Sunday, we got the Soarin' Fast Pass, and literally it was not even necessary.
No, we could have just gone onto it.
Yeah. Anyway, so we were there, and we went to go take pictures.
Okay, the whole purpose of going there is because I'm writing a blog series about all the Disney walls and where to find them.
It was super fun, but what was shocking to me was how hard they are to find.
Oh my god, I know. Well, it doesn't help that the Disney Parks blog wrote the wrong place for the toothpaste wall.
So I found the article from Disney Parks blog where it tells you where to find and lists like pictures of each person's Instagram of them in front of this wall.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as easy as they make it sound.
No. So the toothpaste wall, if anyone is wondering where it is, the blog post says it is by, not mine, the Disney Parks blog post says it's by the exit of the Seas with Nemo and Friends. It is not. We went on the ride. Mind you, I love that ride. Oh, that's the other one we went on. We went on Nemo. There was literally 0 wait. We went on the ride. We get out, and we were, like, looking around. We're like, where the heck is this wall?
Yeah.
And we couldn't find it. And then it's over by Coral Reef Restaurant.
So it's nowhere near the exit. Or
no, you don't even have to go on the ride. You just walk up and go to the restaurant.
Go to the right, and it's right there. It's where most people park their strollers, to be quite honest.
Yes.
But that one was one of my favorite walls.
That is my favorite
wall. The bubblegum wall is the easiest one to find.
Everyone knows where that is.
It's the exit for Spaceship Earth, so that's easy. The rose gold wall, which I don't really find the appeal to at all.
It's not rose gold.
It's just kind of like
it's like faded pink.
Yeah.
That was the hardest one to find. We were walking around Mission Space for like 15 minutes.
I was sitting on my phone, like, Googling and, like, clicking on people's locations on Instagram.
Trying to match the wall behind them to the wall. It was not easy. And then I finally just went up to one of the cast members and I was like, where the heck is the rose gold
And she
wall?
goes, it's actually kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it's right by an exit. So just be careful. A lot of people risk their lives basically getting hit by a door.
It's around the wall, like, as you come up, and it's by, like, a cast member only door.
It's by a cast member only door and the HP Lounge entrance.
Yeah.
So, if you know where those things are, you know where the wall is.
Yeah, and I don't understand it because most wall
they usually have good lighting.
This one is
in a hallway. In a little cave.
In a dark hallway.
So I don't get it. I think it's a push to call it rose gold also, but anyway, whatever.
And then there's the Guardians of the Galaxy wall, which
temporary, but it's cute.
Temporary, but it's super cute. I love it. I love it so much. And like each section of it is kind of a different.
Yeah, it's like darker purple, or like orange, or
hot
whatever
pink
you want it
towards
to be.
The end. So yeah, that one's really fun. But that's the Guardians of the Galaxy construction wall.
Yeah. So if you want to go see that post, go to jessamac.com.
It's pretty awesome.
Thanks. I don't know what park we're going to do next.
We should just do. Oh my god, I have an idea.
What?
Art of Animation. Do you know how many walls are at Art of Animation?
Just make up our own.
No, I mean like they're on Instagram.
Are they?
There's the Little Mermaid one. Cars has its own. Nemo has its own.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that.
Okay, and then we also wanted to talk about the Stranger Things teaser trailer that came out today.
I just watched it today. It was awesome.
It
just came out today?
Just came out today.
That's why I watched it today.
Yeah. Huh. It's the commercial for the Starcourt Mall.
The mall, yeah.
And there's Steve and his little
what does
food court.
It's so funny. It made me like laugh out loud when I was watching it. What the heck is that? What's the place called? I have the worst memory.
Someone actually, okay, so I saw like a meme for it, and it was him in his like food court uniform, and it says he works so hard for his children.
I love it.
Okay. What was it that he said?
I forget what the name of the place is. It's towards the end.
Hawkins.
Ahoy.
Oh boy, I love it so much. And it's so fantastic. I don't know how they did it, or like what like probably abandoned mall they took over and put like
all the old signs in.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's like a Walden bookstore and like a Claire's.
I feel like they had to have taken over an old
absolutely.
an old mall that's not being used.
I know that they're filming in the UK, so I'm assuming part
Are
of
they?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's like a Radio Shack.
Fun fact that we noticed, because we just recently watched it.
Mm-hmm.
The quarry that they jump into is the same exact one in Stranger Things.
That's what I thought.
Same exact. Because we watched the movie
had that same
and we were like, that looks like the spot where like
I remember watching it
down.
and sitting here and like talking about the same rock quarry from Stranger Things.
Yeah, and then I just watched the first season of Stranger Things in the past like 3 days, and that part came up, and I was like, that's 100% the same spot as it. So that was cool. I like the connections between those.
Okay, and then the last topic that we wanted to cover before we get into our random questions is the new scare zones. And I want to do like a mega horror nights podcast, so I don't want to go...
We'll do it after everything gets announced.
Yeah, I don't want to go into like the blog descriptions and all that right now, because I just want to like...
Yeah, it's fine.
Here's what's happening. But we did have a couple of scare zone announcements.
And the house. We didn't talk about the house.
What house?
Cinema.
Oh, that's right. We did not talk about that one. I keep forgetting how long ago we've talked. But
and if we did, we're just gonna
talk about it again
because we don't remember.
I remember talking about it on Twitter under the Parks and Rec handle, but I don't think we talked about it on here. Announcements. Okay, so Slaughter Cinema was announced a while ago, a few weeks ago at least, and it's an 80s B-movie monsters and creatures like drive-in movie theater
theme. That sounds pretty funny.
It's gonna be where Hive was. Mm-hmm. So it sounds pretty awesome. I mean, I'm in. I'm loving the whole 80s vibe for everything.
I am too. I think it's really cool.
I'm very in. So there's 3 movies, I think. We've got Pumpkin Guts. These pumpkins will cost you an arm and a leg. That's one of the movies that's covered in the house. In Amazon Cannibals from Planet Hell. And the poster itself is just some like scantily clad barbarian woman. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty awesome. And then the last one is Cult of the Beast Baby. And like everybody else has pretty much been saying on Twitter, I feel like it'll probably have like the Dollhouse of the Damned.
Oh my god! It's also gonna have the poop smell and
the diaper smell, and the baby powder smell. Yep.
Ugh, I don't want smells. I don't. They make me want to like seriously vomit.
I'm assuming there'll probably be like a grown man in a baby diaper.
Probably.
So I'm pretty excited. That seems like a pretty awesome house, 80s themed drive-in movie theater.
Yeah.
And then, like, you walk through. I don't want to go into it too much, but it does give me old, what was it called? All Night Die-In vibes from, like, 2003.
You talk about the scare zone?
No, in 2003 when they...
Oh, 2003, that was a long time ago. I don't know anything about that.
You walked through the screen.
Oh, that's cool.
And then was part of the movie. So, that's pretty cool. And then the other announcements we had was the 2 scare zones. Chucky, Revenge of Chucky, and Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I don't have much to say about either of them.
Yeah, I mean, Chucky's sounds pretty cool because the description is pretty awesome. He's creating chaos in the streets during a toy fair that's turned lethal. But I feel like it should be important to note that it's Revenge of Chucky and not like Child's Play.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be based off of the newer Netflix movies. Yeah.
Okay.
That's just my thought. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. That could be just what they title it. But I'm pretty sure that's one of the names of the new Chucky movies on Netflix.
Mm.
And then the second one is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I haven't seen it. I don't think it looks very good.
It's not supposed to be good. It's on Hulu in case anyone wants to watch it. We're gonna watch it eventually, but I'm just like not looking forward to watching it.
I mean, they have a picture of the clowns on here, and one of them just looks like a straight up potato. Like,
yeah.
So
the only thing I know a lot of people are super excited about this Scare Zone, so I'm not.
I feel like it's one of those things that it's a cult following. Like you had to have gotten into it, like in middle school when you first started watching horror movies.
100% is a cult thing, but I'm not like trying to like diss anything about this Scare Zone because a lot of people are excited for it and that's awesome. I'm just not excited for it.
Yeah.
I also, what does this mean for the clowns in Springfield?
It could be in Springfield. Maybe the Scare Zone is Springfield.
I don't want that.
I feel like that's probably
I
not
want
gonna happen.
the normal clowns. I love them.
Yeah,
they're great.
I do love them.
But like, I feel like they're not gonna have 2 clown Scare Zones.
No, definitely not.
So,
yeah.
And I know that the clowns aren't technically a Scare Zone, but it's real. It's a Scare Zone.
It's a Scare Zone.
It's in
They're
one
fun.
location. They stick to that location, and it's themed.
Yep.
So it's a Scare Zone.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much our topics of discussion that we kind of wanted to cover.
Briefly.
Yeah. I mean, we'll go into more Horror Nights later.
Yeah.
We'll do our ultimate Horror Nights podcast right before the season starts, I guess. But
Yeah, probably.
yeah, so that's it.
Yeah.
So, on to the fun part of tonight is our crazy hypothetical theme park questions.
Yeah. I've been writing some down as we've been talking.
I've had a few sitting in my head. I thought we were going to have more online.
Me too.
But
come on, people.
Interact with us. I tried so hard.
Give us more stuff.
Please. But, okay, so do you want to go first or do you want me to?
We can, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Mine aren't like as cray. We've talked about a lot of this stuff on our own,
yeah.
so you might as well start. Go.
Okay, so my question was actually something that when I was moving out here, we did this game like in the U-Haul driving out here, and this was actually my favorite question Brian asked me. And it's, if the zombie apocalypse started while you were at a theme park, what theme park would you want to be at, and what attraction would you make your safe house?
I like that.
Right? It's such a good question.
Yeah, that is a good one. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like resources and like ability to not be floor level. Floor level. Ground level. Do you have an answer?
I do. I think the smartest answer would be living with the land.
Okay.
You've got all the resources you could possibly need.
Oh, that is a good answer.
And if you need to, like, shelter up, you can go into one of those tunnels and just shut the, like, doors.
Huh.
But I feel like I'd be really bored in living with the land.
Yeah. It'd
So-
also get really hot.
Yes.
Because you're in a greenhouse.
Jinx. But I feel like I would probably want to be an E.T.
Hold on.
You could be floating in the bike. I think you'd be
Wait.
pretty okay.
But hold on. Because living with the land is inside of that whole
Food court area and everything.
That's the food court. It's Soarin'. It's the old circle
I'm
life
seeing
thing.
I'm seeing like what was the zombie movie? Was it Dawn of the Dead or Day of the Dead where they're in a mall?
Yes.
That's what I'm like having vibes for.
Day of the Dead.
I think it was
Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because the movie ends where it's like sunrise. So.
Yeah. But like, so you could technically just barricade those front doors to get into the whole place
and have the entire
area.
Yep.
Huh.
I think that's the smartest answer.
Yes.
I would probably get a little bit bored in there.
I mean, not if you could run Soarin' by yourself.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
You got Soarin', you can just go on it all the time.
You can dangle and the zombies can't get you. They're just hanging out on the below.
What else is there like that? Nothing really.
Nothing. I feel like that's the best answer. Now, mind you, I've had years to...
I think that is definitely the best answer. I think you're right with that. So, like, is there anything else that's, like, high?
I mean, you can dangle with the bikes.
I don't want to dangle from anything. I want to be able to just close the doors and not worry about it. God, that's the best option. It's got kitchens.
Yeah.
It's got, like, fresh produce and fish.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else like that.
No. You'd be all set.
You can't even, like, lock yourself in a pavilion because they're open.
Yep.
Animal Kingdom, the animals will probably get out and eat you, so you probably don't want to get there.
No. Yeah, I think that's really it.
Magic Kingdom.
I can't think of anything at Universal that's, like, even close to...
I don't think I'd want to get stuck at Universal.
No.
To be quite honest. Space Mountain would be fun to get stuck in.
Yeah, it would.
Although you have the openings from the People Mover, never mind.
That's true.
You'd have to, like, build something to block those. Carousel of Progress would be creepy.
Yes, it would. Definitely.
So creepy. I would never want to be anywhere near It's a Small World during a zombie
No
apocalypse.
way.
I think Magic Kingdom is out.
Yeah. Haunted Mansion would be kind of fun. Too dark, though.
Too dark. Tower. I would climb up the tower on the outside and, like, live up there. Anywhere else at Hollywood Studios? No. Not really.
Baseline. Just cuz.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
God, I think the best answer is the Land Pavilion.
Yeah.
Huh. Who knew? You'll find us there.
Yeah.
Come join us. We'll have a little community.
If the zombie apocalypse ever happens.
Yep.
I'll just be a little farmer girl.
Learning how to fish and, you know, although we'd run out of fish real quick.
Yeah, probably.
We wouldn't run out of crops, though. They would just keep growing.
Yep.
So that's good. And then the water from the ride would be, like, our drinking water.
Yep.
Yeah, I dig it. I like that.
Cool.
Alright, so I have a would you rather that I've always asked people.
Okay.
Would you rather get stuck on Splash Mountain or It's a Small World?
Splash. I can't stand the Small World song.
I can't stand the Splash
I
song.
honestly don't know when the last time I rode Small World is.
No, me either. I hate that ride.
I want to say it's middle school. Like, because my parents made me ride.
Mine was definitely on a family vacation more recent
Yes.
than that, just because everyone wanted to go on it. But I don't like that ride.
No.
Nope. I don't care if it's Walt's baby of whatever. I'll go on it in Disneyland because it's different there. It's got
I feel like I'd like it more if we could, like, change the audio. Like, if there was an option where, like, you know, like they had, like, the other night they had, like, the after hours magic or whatever.
As much as it was 2 nights ago, yeah.
I feel like if the option for that was, like, we'll turn off the music. You can just ride the ride.
Yeah.
No sound. I'd be like, okay, cool. I'll go on it. Because, like, I love the artwork, the, like, Mary Blair and everything like that, but I cannot stand the song.
I know, it instantly gets stuck in my head.
Okay. Another one of my questions. Okay. This was actually one of your questions. The napping one.
Oh, yeah. I ask this all the time.
You literally asked me this last Sunday. Okay, so if you could take a nap... Here's what I wrote. What nap would you take a nap on?
I understand what she's trying to say. What ride would you take a nap on?
Yep.
Clearly you wanted to take a nap today.
When I was writing this, I was obviously in
so
nap mode.
I have a couple of choices. I could definitely take a nap on the land. I could also take a nap inside of the Nemo queue. I could also take a nap on Carousel of Progress, even though I love it, so do not send me any hate mail, because I actually like that. People Mover, I have taken a nap on. For reals, because we got stuck on it for like 20 minutes. I just fell asleep. We were inside Space Mountain, so it was dark.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Carousel of Progress, although it's cute, it's 20 minutes long. If you're tired enough, that is a perfect napping place.
Oh, Mike's literally fallen asleep next to me while we've been on it.
Remember when we went on? Brian fell asleep on it.
Yeah. I love it though. Like, I love that. I don't diss it. I don't hate it, and like nothing. I love it, but I don't blame people for taking a nap in there.
Yeah.
At all.
I think if Cat in the Hat wasn't as terrifying as it is, it would be a pretty appropriate napping place.
Yeah, but you spin.
It's true. It's also, like, terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Frozen. I could nap on Frozen. If there wasn't that drop in the middle.
If Fast and Furious wasn't 3 minutes long, I'd probably be able to nap on that, too.
Yeah.
Because it's boring.
Yes, it is boring. Yeah. I think those are my choices.
I can't think of anywhere else. I wouldn't want to nap on a safari.
No, I love the safari.
I love the safari.
And this isn't, I don't dislike any of the things I said I would take a nap on. They're just relaxing.
Very relaxing, yeah.
So I'd be able to take a nap on it.
If the seating was better, I think Jungle Cruise.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Pirates.
Yep.
Although I think Pirates is boring, so
yeah,
I could just fall asleep because I think it's boring. I've gone on that thing so many times.
I know. It's my dad's favorite.
Mm.
So it's one of those ones we have to go on like at least 3 times when he's here.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's anywhere else. I know, like, when I walk onto a ride, I'm like, I could nap here. Like, I think I say that all the time.
Well, especially, like, end of the day when you're exhausted and you're just like, oh.
Or, like, 3 o'clock when it's hot as heck outside and you just want to sit down and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Which is why the Nemo queue is, like, my favorite spot. Because it's, 1, it has my favorite movie score playing the entire time. 2, it's, like, dark.
I think Nemo would be a really good one to nap on.
Yeah. It's, like, dark and
or
cold.
Any of the Circle Vision theaters.
You just lay down inside of them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sit on the floor, prop yourself up against a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good too.
Alright. This is alright. Well, this kind of matches. Where would you spend the night if you could?
My go-to answer is the treehouse in E.T.
I know.
I love it. I would live there if I could.
Yeah. I love that queue. That's another one I could nap in. I could nap in E.T.'s queue.
Yep.
Mine is still Nemo. I would spend the night in Nemo. I wouldn't spend the night in Nemo. I would spend the night in the aquarium.
Yeah.
Just like chilling.
Yep.
I would camp out in the aquarium. I think it'd be pretty awesome.
If you wanted to torture me, you could lock me inside mission space. And then I'd have a panic attack.
I didn't go on that the other day.
I hate that ride.
I'm claustrophobic. I can't
Me
get closed
too.
into anything. It freaks me out.
Yeah, I think an overnight stay in ET would be pretty awesome.
Yeah,
that or Forbidden Journey in Hogwarts.
Ooh, that would be cool too.
Yeah, like Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I would go up on the top where they
appear. Yeah. Anywhere else? I don't know. I don't think so. Space Mountain, I think would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would not anywhere that has animatronics. No. Thank you.
You know, kind of off topic, but I started reading Kingdom Keepers. Have you heard of Kingdom Keepers? Mm-hmm. I'm like so much more aware of animatronics now that I've read that. Because the Kingdom Keepers, it's set for like middle schoolers, but it's about these kids that go to the park at night and the animatronics come to life. Uh-huh. And like, it's kind of like scary. Like, I mean, the Small World animatronics literally start attacking their boat.
I don't like robots.
Yeah.
At all. I think they're creepy.
Yeah.
And I think that they will one day take over. Like, I'm not even joking. I think that's going to happen. Anyway.
Like the video of the robot dog things that open the door and everything.
Oh, so creepy.
I know.
Ugh. I don't like when they run. It's weird.
Have you seen the video of the Disney animatronics?
Yes.
The ones that are supposed to like fly and
the stunt double ones.
Yeah.
They
creepy.
look exactly like the iRobot robots.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
So,
can you stop
yeah.
doing the things like this, please?
It's like we see a horror movie and we're like, yeah, let's make that happen.
Yeah, God. I saw that and I was just like, nope.
Nope.
No, thank you.
Okay, so my question, very in line with your last question, but but I remember when I was little, I read the book, The Mixed Up Files of Miss Basil E. Frankweiler, which
it's the most ridiculous.
It's a very long name, okay, but it was one of my favorite books growing up. Basically, these kids ran away from home, and they decided that they wanted to live inside the New York Museum of History. Mm-hmm. Is that what it's called?
The Natural History Museum?
I guess so.
The hotel.
The hotel. Well, it became a hotel.
The museum in, like, the museum. It's the Natural History Museum.
Oh, the museum, yeah. Mm-hmm. Basically, so these kids, they end up, like, going to the museum, and then when the place closes, they hide and turn one of the, like, locations in the museum into, like, their home for the night, and they literally stay there for, like, I don't know, the summer or whatever. So if you could turn a scene in an attraction into your, like...
Ooh, a scene in an attraction?
Scene in an attraction into your, like, vacation spot. What would it be?
I don't know. One scene?
Yeah. You gotta think, like, what has, like, the comfiest sleeping situation?
I know, I'm trying to... A lot of things are, like, clicking through my head right now. What's yours?
Oh, God, I don't know.
This is your question. How do you not have an answer?
I don't know. I mean, my go-to always is the treehouse, but, like, really, I don't want to, like, live there. So...
A scene on an attraction.
I don't know. I'm thinking, like, Peter Pan.
Where in Peter Pan? The bed?
Yeah, in the beginning.
It's such a small area.
I know. The coffin from Haunted Mansion.
Ooh, creepy. Living with the land, because there's a lot of sand.
Yeah.
Be cozy. It's funny, you know when you have to think of attractions? You can't think of any
think of any. I'm like blanking right now.
Can you live on the People Mover?
I would.
As it's just going around?
Yep. I'd say a safari, but like I don't want to get bitten by like mosquitoes and stuff.
Yeah, you want something
I also
inside.
really like AC.
Does the like computer part with the aliens inside the Men in Black queue count?
Sure. What is that? The immigration tour?
Immigration room. Those chairs are super comfortable. So like weird chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard.
Alright, well, moving on, because that one was obviously a tricky one.
Yeah.
I don't even have an answer for it, and I asked it.
Okay, well, since we just watched Disney's Fairy Tale Weddings, where at Disney would you want to get married?
Ooh, that's a good one. I feel like Haunted Mansion's kind of cliche.
Why? I don't think anyone's gotten married there yet.
I feel like that's just kind of like a Cinderella's Castle, and then Haunted Mansion's like the next runner-up.
Think so?
No?
No. Cliche. It's like Grand Floridian Wedding Pavilion.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the episode we just watched was Tower of Terror, and I kind of like that idea.
That was pretty awesome.
But I didn't like the location of it, because they were literally staying for the gift shop.
Yeah. But it's the only spot there that's big enough.
Yeah.
I really liked In Front of the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
But I would want to get married by Everest.
Yeah.
In that area.
I'm trying to think of an area that's like got a lot of greenery.
Everywhere.
I feel like a Harry Potter wedding in like Diagon would be pretty cool.
Oh,
too.
that would be so sick.
Right? Actually, like Nocturne Alley, although it's very dark in there. I would do something with Nocturne Alley.
It could be like your cocktail hour location. Yeah. That would be so cool.
That would be awesome.
God, why doesn't Universal do stuff like this?
Right?
It's so sick. Hogsmeade, like people would pay so much money to get married in the Harry Potter areas.
Definitely.
Yeah. I would also not mind getting...
Monsters Inc. last floor. Mike Wazowski will be the officiant.
That's kind of funny. Although I wouldn't mind getting married in Tomorrowland.
Right? I love Tomorrowland. I think that's my favorite part of Magic Kingdom.
Me too. Mine too.
Like, I love Magic Kingdom, but I think Tomorrowland's my, like, go-to spot in the entire park.
I think it's pretty... I think that's my favorite also. Yeah. Alright.
Moving on.
Do you have another one?
Nope, that was all mine.
Ooh, excuse me. I have another one.
Okay.
If one park had to disappear forever, which would you choose?
Ooh, is it Disney and Universal or
parks?
Water parks? Because I could just easily nix, like, Volcano Bay. Bye.
Don't nix a water park. You barely go to them. That's not fair.
Islands of Adventure.
Yeah?
I don't go there very often. I like 3 rides. Spider-Man, Jurassic, Forbidden Journey. So if I had to get rid of a park, it'd be Islands.
I think I agree with you.
If it had to be a Disney park, you may hate me for this.
Don't say Animal Kingdom.
I was going to say Epcot.
Oh, that's okay. Animal Kingdom's my favorite.
Like, I love Epcot, but I don't go there very often.
I would probably nix Epcot too, even though I love it.
Do love it, but it's just like there's not much to do there.
There is. You just have to like do it. A lot of people say
I feel like you have to have money to do it.
A lot of people say there's not a lot to do.
Shopping and eating.
Yeah. But I mean, there's so much to explore. Like every time we go there, we find stuff that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
It's such a big park.
Plus Kim Possible and Unstoppable were there last time.
So random.
I know.
Couldn't even take a picture with them.
Nope. And I wanted to.
Alright, well, that's all we have for those. We got one thing on Twitter from @Angus. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Which attraction do people ask you to go with them on that deep down inside you feel like you want to cry? But do it anyway. And Ashley can't say Fast and Furious because it will hurt someone's feelings.
But I'm going to say Fast and Furious.
There's got to be something else that you don't like to go on that other people like to go on.
Mission Space makes me want to cry.
Mission Space makes a lot of people want to cry, though.
I hate that ride so much.
Like, I wouldn't even tough it out to go on that with someone. I'd be like, no, I'm not.
No, I won't go on it anymore.
No.
Heck no. What do I go on that I don't like?
Everything. You don't like Jungle Cruise?
That's true. I will go on that because everybody else wants to do it, but the puns freaking kill me. Because it doesn't change. It's always the same.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've gotten on it, like, twice in the past, like, 2-3 months, you know what's going to happen. You know what they're going to say. And I'm just like, okay, I'm done now.
Yeah. Trying to think. I
don't hate Nemo, but I don't really like Nemo.
Oh, I like Nemo.
I think Little Mermaid is a better version of it.
Oh, no, I would choose Nemo over Little Mermaid.
God, I love Little Mermaid.
It's the same exact thing. They literally have the same clamshells.
Yeah, but it's fun. The whole room where they're dancing.
The one fun part.
Under the sea.
I've chosen to wait for that, though, so that doesn't count for me.
You what?
Chosen to wait for that ride. Like, I've gone out without a Fast Pass.
There's always a Fast Pass available for that right now.
I don't know. It's a small world. I've braved it a couple times for family.
That's awful. What's the Liberty boat?
Oh,
that's not really an attraction, I guess. Kind of is.
So boring.
So boring. Ugh. There's always someone in the group who hasn't done it, and you're like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go with you.
I really don't like going on Kong.
I mean, I feel like it's a complete lie of an attraction. And
the only part I like about it is the animatronic at the end.
Yeah. I literally just did it on Saturday. And, like, you know the room with the 360 screens?
Uh-huh.
You start moving, the screens turn off, and the whole, like, effect is gone now.
Yep.
I'm moving through a movie theater. Thanks, guys. Great. Okay.
I know.
But at least the tram or bus driver or whatever he is moves his hands and moves a little bit. Unlike the one for Fast and Furious, whose hands are glued to the steering wheel and doesn't move at all.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I like going on basically everything. I will not go on Small World anymore. I don't go on Mission Space.
I hate Mission Space.
I don't have to go on Pirates.
I like Pirates.
I like it, but I don't need to go on it every time.
Is there anything? Star Tours. I don't really like Star Tours, and I always
have to close my eyes a lot during Star Tours.
I always end up with the same exact, like, outcome.
I always go to stupid Naboo Jar Jar Binks.
That's the one I always get.
Always.
Always.
It was nice when, like, the thing was happening where you only went to the new place because you didn't go there.
Yes.
And then we went on it again, and we went there. I was just like, what the heck? I know there's, like, 60 options of this ride, and we keep getting the same one.
Jar Jar.
Every single time.
So that's one of the ones I'd be like, nah, I'll pass.
I go on it, though, just because there's not a lot of Hollywood studios. And it usually is only, like, a 10-minute wait.
Yeah.
So.
I'd rather sit at Baseline.
Me too. I agree.
I can't think of anything in Animal Kingdom that I'd actually want to
No, I love everything in Animal Kingdom.
Like, there's nothing there that I'd be like, no.
Yeah. Oh, he also said bonus points that we can get a jet suck on the podcast. Jet suck. I'll say that 100%, because they do. Yeah. And then...
I think that was it.
That was it. Someone on Instagram...
Oh, yeah, that
said, one. Hold on, I'm trying to get to our Instagram. I only have, like, one finger available. Load.
I think our next podcast should be, if it's not Horror Nights, if they don't unload the rest of Horror Nights, which I thought, so last week, Hollywood announced Purge.
Yeah.
What is it called? The first year?
Mm-hmm.
And when they were, like, hyping that an announcement was coming, I really thought that we were going to get a 2-park Poltergeist announcement. And when it was just Hollywood with The Purge, I was like, oh, okay. Fine. So I think that one's coming, and I think we're going to probably wrap up everything that there is at Horror Nights pretty soon. So when that happens, we'll do, like, the whole Horror Nights podcast.
Yeah.
But I think our next one should probably be, like, favorite foods throughout the park. Right?
Yeah. Got a lot of favorite foods.
Right? I could talk about food all the time.
From NA Nash CLC, I think. So, we are sorry because we can't answer this. It says the Orlando parks, but it's Vines. Which parks would be what Vines? Neither of us know any Vines. When Vine was a thing and popular, I did not like it, so I didn't watch anything.
Same. I actually had
the only things I saw were the things shared on Twitter.
I had friends who were obsessed with Vines, and they would talk about them, and I'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep. So I apologize. It's a good question, and I understand the question, but we literally can't answer it because we don't know any. So if anyone else wants to go on to our post and answer it for them, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did, a while back, do a Parks and Recs gifts as theme park attractions. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Like a thread?
I do remember that.
I would do that again. That was fun.
Alright, well, I think
that's it for tonight. Hopefully we record sooner rather than later.
We probably will. Maybe we'll try and record before I leave again, if anything gets announced.
And you'll take me with you?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. We might not, because I don't know if anything's going to get announced in 2 weeks.
I feel like we've got another announcement coming soon.
Hopefully.
How many houses have we already had? What, 6?
4?
We have Slaughter Cinema, Stranger Things. I should have written this down. I'm terrible.
The B movies?
That was Slaughter Cinema.
Oh.
Stranger Things.
Oh my god, why can't we think of any of these?
I know I've written them down before. Trick or Treat.
Oh yeah, Trick or Treat.
It's what, the 3 so far?
Yeah. Oh, and the original, Dead Exposure.
Yes.
Pretty sure there's only 4 that they announced.
Yeah. So, that leaves us with 6 more houses.
Yep.
That's quite a lot.
And less than just about 2 months. No, what's today? Yeah, just under 2 months until this event starts. So, we got some announcements coming.
The time frame that they've been announcing things.
Yeah, it's been like every 2 weeks consistently.
Yeah, it's I like it a lot better than last year where they didn't announce anything and then just unloaded on us like a week before.
Yeah, but they have 6 houses left and there's only.
I think we'll have
less
like
than 2 months.
A double house announcement probably soon.
Mm-hmm.
Something that goes together. With the whole first Purge announcement for Hollywood, but we didn't get anything here. I thought the first Purge was going to be in the Blumhouse house.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be Trick or Treat. Not Trick or Treat. Jesus, I can't.
Brain's not.
I have a lot of thoughts in my brain, and they're just not coming out as they should. I think it's going to be
Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day, Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
And
one surprise one, probably.
It's probably going to be Halloween, and I really hope it's not mixed in with the other ones.
How would that wouldn't... Is Halloween Blum?
Mm-hmm.
Is it really? Oh, God,
yeah,
please,
man.
I hope that's not the case. But now you've got me really worried that that's probably what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
I want a Halloween mega house.
I would love a Halloween
I love how
house.
this was not supposed to be a Halloween episode, but hello, here we are.
That's what happens.
Alright, guys, I guess we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for asking us questions. Thanks for joining in and stuff and following us on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, leave us a rating and a review, please. It lets more people find us. We'll read it online, on air, on the podcast.
Yep.
It's time to stop
You can
talking.
find us on Google Play and iTunes and are we on Stitcher?
Yep.
And Stitcher. I'm working on Spotify right now. It's kind of tricky, but I'm working on that. And YouTube. We're also on YouTube. So you can find us in lots of places. But yeah. Oh, also find us on Twitter and Instagram, like I said.
Yep.
Parks and Rec.
Without the E at the end.
Without the E. And so thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.